Grand Rising, Rich Risings, greetings. Hello, hello. All of them, all of them, all of them. I don't know if this black cloth is going to work for me. All right, so let me start this live off by saying a lot of people, places, and things are going through it. Right? Jobs going through it, people going through it, people run the jobs, animals acting crazy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But the main thing about that is it's all energy. It's all energy. Things are being shook up, shifted. You hear it, but you don't know what it is. You see it, but you don't know what it is. Right? People can't even really explain it to you, what they feel, unless they're talking to someone that's on their level, because people are so judgmental. People are so judgmental, so, a lot of people don't like to share what they're going through, or don't even know how to put it in words. That's another thing. So don't get offended when somebody's trying to talk to you and they can't find words, or they can't fathom to get it out. Whether that's due to fear, whether that's due to, not knowing how to use their throat chakra, not knowing how to use their throat chakra. There's a lot of reasons, and just the energy itself in a whole, in a nutshell. So let's get to it. I'm going to let the cards discern where we're going to go in this video, starting with the message oracle, because I am the messenger. Asking and it's given, seeking you shall find, knock and the door shall come open to you. Alright, so let's see. Pray over it, pray on it, pray over it, pray through it, pray. Not beg, but pray. Because some people only want to pray when it's dire need. Right? But praying is conversation out loud or in your mind. They'll tell you that though. Right? So the minute you start thinking you need somebody to pray for you and you need somebody to save you, that's when you need to go to the man in the mirror. Everybody else should be confirmation. Right? So, another thing for content creators, or someone that's struggling to be a content creator, or struggling to make money off being a content creator. This is a nugget. You don't have to dress up. You don't have to make it look good, sound good. You just have to do it. And I look like my camera might be dirty on my phone. That's how authentic this is. I'm looking at my phone from a different angle, and it is giving kind of need to be wiped off. Alright, but we already started, right? So I have two choices to get up and clean this screen or to go ahead and get this message out. to find a cleaning rag, so I will do that. All right. Ooh. This message is time restraint, so whenever you see this video, it's meant for you. Okay, so we're going to do the root chakra oil today because what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the root cause of why people are struggling to get out of the fog. Like it's really, really foggy for them. They feel a lack of something, or they see themselves shifting into this new person, and it's like a tug of war, like a push or a pull. So my disclaimer is I don't like to look at the camera because it's sometimes a distraction for me. And when I want to look at the camera to be seen, all right, so just thanks to your higher self, it's 5:55. Those are the things that I have. I have alarms set on my phone to let me know what, like a reminder. Somebody might need to remind themselves throughout the day what this is all for, right? So even though I'm already up and at work, I still have that reminder to give myself myself thanks, my higher self thanks. The Most High in this realm for me is me, myself, and I, right? Everybody else is a bonus, right? A lesson, a blessing, a reason, a season, and they all have different titles. I can't get stuck on one title. Because we know you can love them today, tomorrow, it's a different story. All right, so let me get my tobacco because I also use tools like tobacco. So somebody might be struggling with their tobacco use. What I'm going to say is tobacco connected to some people is like a spirit, like somebody drinks, right? We look at people that take a sip or a bottle, and we don't judge them, but we'll go and judge the person that's doing another narcotics, another spirit. We'll judge them. Thank you. Good morning. Greetings. Grand Rising. Rich Rising. So I'm going to channel. I like to channel with tobacco, or I like to channel with marijuana. Whichever one I decide. Right? So let me see. Can I find Grand Rising, Sissy Pooh? Alright, so let me see if I can find it first. So the reason why I said let me find it because it is in here, and sometimes I fight my own self. Okay, don't let the tobacco close your throat chakra off. So I have my water right here. I have my caffeine. I've burned my sage. I've got my root chakra oil out. And now I will take my first puff of tobacco, which is, in the beginning, I don't know if I like just the look of the holding something in my hand, because I always have a pen or something in my hand at all times. And then tobacco came in. But what I noticed is a lot of people use tobacco for different reasons. Like, I was watching a road opener ceremony the other night. She puffed a Cuban cigar to keep the spirits, away. So maybe, say you smoke, whether it's tobacco, marijuana, whatever. If you notice, some people's spirit, they can't stand it. They get to moving away. Oh, it smells like smoke. They get to moving away. So that might be a protective shield. I know it's a protective shield when it comes to keeping your mind focused sometimes, or calming down the mind, calming down the anxiety. But I haven't quite figured out what makes you smoke when you don't have anxiety. Just, is there something about it that makes you feel good? Something about your spirit that, I don't know. So, there go the 3 puffs. All right, so we're going to open up this. I'm trying to go back and use some cards that I haven't really used in a while, because it's a new year, and I'm soul searching for what tools I need to get, what tools I have. Also, if anyone watching this video, time does not matter, now or in the future, you can always donate to Dream Truth 222, or for readings, for readings, Dream Truth 222. For donations, Twink 0922. And PayPal for readings. I'm going to have to write it all down, because it's a lot going on right now. It's a lot. I mean, when you was in this destitute stage, you touched a lot of things. You did a lot of things. You got in a lot of apps, because we live in an app world right now. Not a dear, but harmony. So, harmony is the word for today. Not a dear, but harmony is a number 10, and we are in 2026, which is a number 10. Hey, magnetizing. All right. And the next card is intensity. So these are the unicorn decks, and because I have the harmony card out here and a number 10, not a dear but harmony. I'm going to show you this card. Like I said, I've been led to these cards because of this number 10. That fire horse. Y'all see me yesterday, I had the red hair on. I'm in my Beyonce era, because Beyonce been telling us without telling us in her music. So Beyonce has really been in the spirit lately for me. I'm telling you, for me. Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long. So I've been listening to a lot more of her music, because she really tell you, And I want to say yesterday when I was listening to another podcaster, he was saying something about Beyonce. I was like, well, in the energy that it is right now, it's really like Beyonce was before her time. But she won't really before her time, because you got to think, in other places, they had this occult knowledge. They was in these schools. Their mom and daddy knew this occult knowledge, and I don't know. Maybe it's because we down south. We believe everything was a superstition. They told us everything was a superstition, so we might be behind time, but we catching up because time don't exist no more because we already in the second coming. So let's see what the cards say, because Twinkle could say anything. Marcia could say anything. But one thing about it is when you pick the cards up, that's something different. It's kind of like numbers. Numbers don't lie. Most cards have numbers on them. So I'm going to say, hey, we're going to see what Spirit got to say. Right? Spirit is me, working through me. I am the vessel. So it's giving this right here for me. And I need to say this. It's being very, very, even though I've heard it time after time again, and I've seen it, I really experience it now. When you are in your spiritual awakening, your spiritual journey of any kind, and you have invited Spirit to take over in your space, people that thought they knew you, people that you thought you knew, y'all not gonna see eye to eye. It's gonna become a season. They will leave, but they will come back. Right? They'll block you. They'll say what they gotta say. They'll block you because they in fear for you. For some reason, fear has hit the building with them, and they are in fear for you. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You know, and you have to get away from these people because those will be the people that will, yeah. They'll send you on up in there. Or up in yonder. So that's why I say protect yourself, protect your peace, protect and stand on your business though. See it, protect it, but stand on like I know what I'm doing. Don't you know? Don't try to make me walk when I can fly. Something like that. Okay, so let's see what the message Oracle has to say. Can you hear me good? I ordered a microphone, but the microphone was for like the ones you clip on. The microphone was for an iPhone, and I have an Android. So if you can send a heart or something, tap it a little bit. Let me know if you can hear me, because I don't know. I was going back looking at one of my videos, and the sound was kind of wonky. All right. Seek your destiny. So when I look at this Seek Your Destiny card, I see an eye. Now, we are in the fire horse, right? So the fire horse is, with me seeing this eye, it's making me think of the eye of Horus. Horus. Somebody might need to go see what Horus means. I think Horus has some more different names in the Bible. Horus. Seek your destiny. So I have the eye. The eyes are portals. And it's also, I see a cat. So we know that cats have intuitions where they see and hear, feel way before you know the person's about to arrive at the door. Dogs have it too, right? So let me see. Is there something about the horse where the horse looked to the side? I don't know. Let me know. Is there something about the way the horse sees things? All right, so seek your destiny. when I was just moving this car, it made me think about. Let me know if you can hear me. To whoever just came in, destiny. It was also a destiny swapping. I've been looking at a lot about destiny swapping. So you'll hear a lot of readers talk about destiny swapping, and a lot of times I've learned that they always look at the bad part of destiny swapping. But there is a good part of destiny swapping. That's what I was talking about saying you struggling about coming out being your authentic self, right? Harmony, and put this back over here. So some people, they might be up. Can you hear me? Some people are looking for a destiny swap right now. They've been in the fog. They have been in the fog. So seek your own destiny with the Eye of Horus. The number 10 is the fiery horse. The Eye of Horus is very significant. So Horus in Greek mythology or folklore, they changed the names up for all of this. They changed the names up. All right. So 10 and the Eye of Horus. My table is wobbly today. What is wrong? All right. Let's see what the star seeds portals. We are on the 7th date of January, 7/11. 117. We're still in the portal between January the 1st and January the 11th. So we're still in a very powerful loop in that portal. Your life is a canvas. You are artists, manifestation, creative accountability, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, my will be done on earth as it is in heaven, micromanaging the universe. So from what I see right now, a lot of people need to have harmony in seeking their destiny, being their own canvas, being their own artist, not really tapping into too much of someone else's energy or what they think you should be, do, or have. Free will with using the universe, micromanaging the universe. So let's talk about cards, period. Right? Cards are tools in your toolbox. Cards are for the person that feels like they need something in their hands. So you can have people reading cards on themselves or even on you. Because they everywhere. Just like books. Books are everywhere. You choose what book you want to use. What cards or books that are you drawn to. If you never pick up a card, some people never pick up a book. They never learn anything. besides how to judge others. And that's by law. I'm gonna get the human nature card out because that's how I see it. Alright, so I'm gonna get this book out. This book is 48 Laws of Power. I'm gonna open up this book and see what the law is saying that resonates. See how this book goes with seeking our destiny with harmony, us being an artist, life as a canvas, and breath of the cosmos. So take a deep breath. When it comes to this power, you're going to have to take a deep breath. It's red. It's giving coming in hot. Right? The dragon. But it also has purple. Purple is royalty. Right? The crown. The highest chakra on the physical body before you enter the gold in this book symbolizes above human analogy. Spirit. That's what the gold. Like Jesus had the gold sun over his head. The light. All right, so I'm going to try not to go to the page where I already, let's take this out. 33. I am a master number 33. All right, so we're going to see what page comes out in the 48 Laws of Power. Number 29 is the law. Plan all the way to the end. So, 29. Plan all the way to the end. The ending is everything. Plan all the way to it. Taking into account all the possibilities, consequences, obstacles, and twists of fortune that might reverse your handwork. Twists of fortune that might reverse your handwork. We're talking about the hands. And give the glory to others. By planning to the end, you will not be overwhelmed by circumstances, and you will know when to stop. Gently, fortune and help determine the future by thinking far ahead. So, it's given like your dreams don't have a practical plan to the end. Like, when you start a business, you have to write a business plan. What's the beginning of your plan all the way to the end of your plan? And you have to take those plans. Your business plan discerns how much money you're going to use of other people's. Right? In 1510, a ship set out to the island of Hispaniola. So that's given the book leadership, the ship, right? Leadership. You set your ship out for a target destination. You just don't fire your ship up and have no destination. So if I was to refer that law to my life, my ship was to heal. I felt like I was unhealed. I felt like no one could give me the answers the way I could interpret them for me at that moment that I was broken or unhealed. There was some point in life that I realized shit wasn't the way I wanted it to be. And I was just people pleasing and doing everything that other people told me to do. Right? And for a season, that worked for me. Right? I was happy about going on jobs, being the boss or not the boss, just the worker. You know? I was happy in that. And then a time came where I became to be selfish with my energy. I didn't want to do that anymore. And, it was a hard task. I had to lay it down. I lost a lot. Not even lost a lot. I walked away from a lot because I had adapted this thing. Anything I lose, I can get it back better. Anything I lose, but losing your peace on earth, it don't feel good. So I have the card Soul Searching. Deep meaning in a spiritual path, right? I was searching for my soul, not anybody else's. I wasn't trying to heal anybody else's soul. You can't heal anybody until you heal yourself. So, your life is a canvas. And you're going to be by yourself. Right place, right time, alignment. Divine timing. Meant to be. So your canvas is meant to be what you want it to be, do, or have. Not what others, right? But you appreciate the other people that are in your life, but you have to adapt to the people pleasing is over. I need to do something for me. Now, what I just heard was content creators. You want to be a content creator. So you make the 5 posts a day, the text posts, right? Or you put pictures up. But this is what Spirit showed me from my research. And I'm going by my research alone. Not alone, but with others. But alone because I have to be all one to receive the message. Until you use your voice, your authentic voice, authenticity, you won't get to the bag. So say you are actor, right? You're an artist. Not even an actor, but you're an artist. You're an artist trying to manifest the life of your dream. Create the life of your dream. With your universe, you being in verse. My will to thy will be done. Right? You're going to be the only one who knows when it's done. Because you seeking your destiny. Right? So, nobody is going to be able to come in, if you're strong enough, come in and tell you, oh, you done. Go do something else. You finished with that. Put that down. That's not, that's a destiny swap to me. So you have to use your own discernment of, planning this out with the law number 29. Planning to see the full picture, not someone else's full picture with your eyes. You open that portal, so you want to see, you'll know when you're done. Right? You will know. You'll know when your canvas is complete. You'll know when the picture is perfect for you to start another picture. Like, okay, I started this blank canvas and, just think about a canvas, a picture. Just look at a piece of art in your house and say, okay, this art piece had a starting point. Even if they printed 1 million of them, if they printed 8 billion of them, each one of those canvases were printed one at a time. But in the beginning, somebody had to start. They had to see the vision, right? They had to write it down, make it clear, or draw it out, make it clear to their liking, not someone else's liking. All right, self-love. Feeling happy, releasing the past, taking a break from love. All right, so you have this canvas that you want to paint, that you want to see, you know, in your inner mind, in your inner self is seeing this. You're going to have to be very firm on, this is for me. This is for the self. This is what I want to do as an artist. Right? This is what I need, self-love, to help me stand firm on. I can do all things. I can do all things. Even if it's something you never picked up a paintbrush or a blank canvas and try to create nothing. Right? But your willpower saying, I'm going to do this for me. Right? I'm going to share it with others, but in the beginning, it's going to be straight about self-love. Something for me. To create something for me. So that's where that harmony card come in. You begin to humble yourself to your vision. Right? You might tell somebody it's supposed to be a deer. And they be like, well, it look like a unicorn. Or it's supposed to be a unicorn and look like a deer, right? Like a reindeer. I don't know. Maybe somebody tried to draw a reindeer for Christmas. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. You're going to have to love where you start at. You're going to have to love in between to finish that picture. So self-love, resistance, discernment is real. All right. So your soul... Your self-love and soul searching is working together as one. Because you got to have that inner work, that inner vision to get that canvas going. All right. So it says fighting. So you're going to be fighting with things. Oh, trust issues, one-sidedness. You're going to be fighting like, yo, I done started this thing. I done spent my money on this thing. You're going to have that one-sided look at it. You probably going to even put it down for a second. Oh, this is too hard. You're going to be ready to talk to that picture like, hey, we got to get this done. We've been putting a whole lot of stuff off. All right, so it's going to take me to this card. Undercover, love triangle. I'm not sure. What is this? We're going to leave this card right here to the side. That's trying to take me into... Let's switch the cards up. So you're going to be childish, immaturity, insecurity, victim mentality. I'll take that, Spirit. Fighting with the childish part of yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's some chaos in there and you being childish, but you know it's time for me to do something for me. What is for me is for me. Right? All right. Let's see. Let's see what the moon has to say about this. The root cause. Give us the root cause for harmony, seeking our destiny of soul searching, painting our canvas, become this manifestation, this creativeness. micromanaging our destiny. Not only to seek your destiny, but to micromanage your destiny. Alright, Spirit, give us a Monology card to go with this message of seeking your destiny. Two cards right there. All right. Balancing spirituality and practicality. Balancing spirituality and practicality. So, full moon in Pisces, which is a water energy. Spirit is like water. It's ever moving and it's never still. So that's what spirituality is. The next card is Capricorn's the end of a tough cycle approaches. So balance. It's like a polarity card. You trying to get your spirit to matter. Foreign matter. Nothingness to everything. It's like a yin yang, the dark and the light. Balance. The canvas is a blank slate until you put that first dot on it, until you put that first line on it. It's like you looking at the canvas. You're looking at the canvas as a blank canvas, a blank white canvas in your 3D, but in your 5D, you seeing what you're gonna create on this canvas. So you having to balance out what your spirit is seeing and how do I get it on this on this canvas or this piece of paper. I seen a piece of paper and it's kind of chaotic. So there's this exercise. If I can find a pen, because let me see, where is my bag? Oh, or a pencil. Well, and I don't want to get up, but maybe you need to do the exercise where you take a pen or a pencil. Bag. My reading's on the go. Let's see this. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it right now because I did want to get up, but I will. That's what else I got to do. Just get up. All right, so we're gonna get a pencil. All right, so say you have a blank piece of paper. And your energy is all chaotic. And you trying to see, what am I going to create? And you've seen these paintings too. And they probably sell for money. But the person has a canvas. A plain, this is an index card. They cost $1. And this right here is the beginning mark, just a dot, right? Everything starts at the point, the center point of you just starting. That dot is you. Put it that way. And just say you have the canvas laid out, you have your paintbrush, and you just close your eyes to see, what am I going to create, right? So you just start moving at the flow. It's a flow, right? And it's like a GPS when the internet, I don't know, before the internet or something, I don't know. But when there is no destination, no expectation, it's just whatever it is, I'm going to make it look good. I'm going to start somewhere and I'm going to make it look good. And the minute that you just take all that fogginess out, like for me, because I have my eyes closed, I'm all over this paper, right? I'm not even trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to make sure that I have as much as I need on this paper when I get finished. When I open my eyes, what it is what it is, right? All right, so this is what I have, right? This is what I came out with. This is the end result of my canvas. But if I wanted to see what I could see through this canvas, it looks like cable wires all messed up. You know what I'm saying? It looks like I have one dark line in the not even center. It looked like some eyeballs. It looked like an infinity sign. But what I notice is, even with me using having my eyes closed, I have more on the left side than I do the right side, right? So I would look at that. Does that mean my brain is moving more to the left side of my brain, or because if you saw me drawing it, you saw me, I kept going off on this left side, but I had all this over here, the right side, that's empty, right? So would I sell this painting like this, or would I go and do the exercise again to try to see what happens when I use the right side? So we're going to start right here with another start. We're going to start all over on our same canvas, right? And we're going to do attempt to go over here and go off the paper, right? But there's something about you just not trying to drive this to a perfect picture is what I'm trying. This is the exercise that might help somebody. If take what resonates and leave the rest, right? So now I'm going all out. So now I'm going to try to connect the left side of my canvas with the right side of my canvas. So I'm going to drive it all in together, right? Now my canvas is beautiful. It's beautiful. This is what chaos looks like. This is what you need in your life. What to do with the energy and how to start it all over. So now I have two ads. This is an exercise for somebody. And tell me how you feel after you do it. After you stop thinking that everything has to be perfect, or you change, the vision change, or you don't have a vision. You just going with what you got. You're just using the tools that you got. Pink might be somebody's favorite color, because pink is what came out the box. There was a lot of color pencils in there. We have these are kind of like the chakras. We have the purple for crown. We have blue for throat. We have green for heart. We have orange for sacral. We have pink. So, I just thought I'd say that. So, maybe this will help somebody. Along with the 48 Laws of Power. I do have a student that just brought this book, and she is loving it. She said, I can't put it down. Tools. Maybe that'll help someone. Okay, so that's balancing out the spirituality and the practicality. Take what breath. All right, so we're gonna work and see what the Crystal Oracle has for us. All right. Asking is given, seeking shall find, knocking the door shall be opening to you. All right, let's see, Spirit. What is the crystal message? A lot of times I notice I want to get one card from this deck, green. Somebody might be working on their heart, learning how to forgive their self and others. Heart chakra. Heart is a very important one because it's in the center, right, of the chakras. Not the body, the 127 power points, but the 7 power points. Like the spinal cord area, yeah, it's most definitely heart chakra energy. Even looking at this harmony card, it's a lot of green. Seeking your destiny is a lot of green. It's a lot of heart chakra energy out here. It's making me want to go and get we got purple, royalty. Archangel Michael, the vision. My inner soul passion inspires me with vision, energy, and optimistic enthusiasm for creative possibilities. So you seeking your vision, your destiny with your creativity. And we have that already out here. I trust that the true vision awakening from my depths of my heart attacks the perfect grace, opportunities, relationships, and information required for manifestation. I allow my highest aspirations to nourish me and urge me forward step by step with total trust and generosity and goodness of the unknown, which is the portal through which my dreams come true. So already we have tied this reading in with seeking your vision, harmony, because you had to find the balance, the harmony. We got 888 playing in the background. Okay, so your spirituality is your vision, your seek. Because you have a portal on the Seek Your Destiny card, and you have which is the portal through which my dreams come to life. That's your spirit and your practical. Your nothingness to your everything. You. All right. So, self-love. Fighting with your inner self. Or being childish. Let's see what the Goddess Oracle got to say. Purple. You're going to be alone for a second. It's not forever, but you just have to be alone to get your focus back right. Your optic nerves, your eyes. You're looking with your two eyes, but you need to be looking with your first eye, the all-seeing eye. The mind is the all. Maybe you working, or you struggling, or you working on seeing things with your all-seeing eye without anybody else's vision. Nobody can see your vision. All right, so are all these in reverse? No. But this card is. Your worthiness is in reverse. You don't think you're worthy. I heard you don't think you're worthy of the numbers that you asking for. You don't think you're worthy for the picture to be upside down in the beginning. Like, you don't think you're worthy for your cups being full, right? Because you have some cups are still being poured into. So you got a lot of cups in front of you, but look at this. She is no hands. It's spirit. Like, I see her, but who's filling the cups? And all of them aren't full yet. But she in position. Okay, so it's given like, stand here and let me use you as the vessel, but I'm going to do the work. Take what resonates and see, read the rest. Yes, take what resonates and read the rest. You read the picture. Who's pouring in this cup? Because it was in reverse. Your worthiness is in reverse. Purple. It's a lot of purple in there. It's a lot of royalties that is here. If you turn your unworthiness around and be worthy and just be the vessel. Is that not spirituality with practicality? I don't know, y'all. Put a number 14 in the chat if you make it this far and you agree that your worthiness is in reverse. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker, right? Spirit could be trying to fill your cups, but you ain't in position for your manifestation. Spirit want to fill your cup, a number 9. But you're not. You upside down about if you in the right spot, if you doing what you supposed to be doing, because people saying, what are you doing? You ain't got shit on your canvas. It's still blank. But you were still creating it in your mind before you could live out loud with it. 14 could be significance. 9/14 could be somebody's birthday. 31. 9/31. Is it 31 days in September? Live out loud. So, mask. You don't want to come outside and stand in your position to manifest what you want. You don't want to come on camera and live out loud. And this is a thing about content creators that we need to talk about. We got a mask. We got a mask out here. Right? We have a misunderstanding. Content creators, when you go live and you live, which are the same words pronounced differently, right? And you use your authentic voice, the power of the tongue, that's when you're going to see, that's when it's going to all turn upside down for you. I mean, it's scary. Do the things that you don't want to do. Especially the ones that's in hermit mode. Especially the ones that's, Virgos. Maybe, what is it? Aries. Capricorns and Aries. Maybe it's earth signs. Because earth signs is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Like, we have worthiness, manifestation, live out loud, mask, miracles, cosmic power. In that order. Take what resonates, leave the rest. To me, is when you find your worthiness, that's when your manifestation opens up, and that's when you begin to live out loud. That's when you drop the mask and the miracles come in from a cosmic power. That's when you get your power. That's what I get out of this 6 card spread. That's how I read it. Let me see if I can give it to you so you can see it. That's the vision. All right. That's the canvas for that. Let's see what the hidden truth is about this vision. So we have self-love, fighting, childish. And over here, I took the X out because I'm like, what does the X have to do with this right here? I couldn't, so I put it over here to the side. I didn't take it out. I just put it to the side. But what does an X? What's the hidden truth? What's keeping you from being your best artist? My will to thy will. Spirituality, practicality. Maybe somebody you slept with, energy is throwing your energy off, your creative energy. Maybe that's your ex mindset. I know I messed up everything. Maybe you tried to paint a canvas before. Maybe that's not even an ex as a person. Someone you know. Or you seeing yourself as not being the person that you were before. I don't know. I don't want to throw the reading off and start putting in someone else's. So, it's given like you messed up a picture, a perfect picture that you've had before in your head. Or maybe you were painting this canvas before because it's a painting and then you just have X up there. So, maybe you were painting this picture before, you were working on the canvas and, you messed it up and you You haven't come to the realization that you were closer than you thought you were. And you started to down talk your picture, right? Something like that. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But now you have a new portal, a new beginning with 111, where you get to start all over. Get you a new canvas, make it white, or if they got pink canvases, get you a pink canvas, because you got pink pen out here, and the X is pink, self-love is pink, so pink resonates. It's giving feminine energy with that pink, but we know masculine, they have pink and purple also, but those are more feminine colors. And believe me now, when you go say, I'm about to take time and, block everybody out, take time and to start painting this canvas, it's going to be some people talking shit. What she mean she over there painting? What she mean? She ain't got time to talk to me. She painting. When she start this, what's this new shit? Just don't worry about that, because people gonna talk shit. No matter what you do, coming and going, they gonna talk it. If that's their energy. I just try to get away from those. I'm not getting ready to stop my flow. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so you have Ace of Cups out here. Remember we said we had cups. Love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuitions, new baby, proposal or marriage. So, like I said, it's a clean slate. That's a number 1. Ace of Cups, water sign. Self-love is out here. Compassion, creativity is out here. And your life is a canvas. New feelings. You got some new feelings that took you away from that X energy. That, I'm gonna just say the energy of an X. You walking away from something that no longer serves you any good and coming up with a new picture, new feelings. This baby card is not to be looked at as a physical baby. It could be a spiritual baby coming through here. Like you decided to do something for yourself, nothing into something, and it doesn't necessarily mean a physical baby. All right. Cups. 8 of Cups. Yeah, because we got X energy out here. You have some disappointments, some abandonment, withdrawals, escapism, walking away from something, leaving behind, leaving the world behind, leaving something, that energy of, I can't do this. I can't be an artist. I can't work with the universe. I can't see where I'm going. Like the fog is so, you walking away from that energy into your soul searching energy too. I want to see again. I'm gonna knock on some doors. I'm gonna knock on windows. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. I'm gonna open them up. I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna release. In spirit and in flesh. That's spirituality and practicality. So you walking away from that limited belief system. 18, the number 18 could be significance. 7. It's a whole lot of money in this month. Long-term views. That's what the law of power. What's the beginning and the end plan? Hard work, perseverance, sustainable results, investments. What are you investing your time in if it's not on your canvas? If it's not on your vision? What are you investing your time in? What are you loving on? Ace of Cups, that means your cup runneth over. You filled up your cups. Spirit filled up your cups. Your cup runneth over. Your cup, some of them were empty though, so there's still some more work to be done for the high priestess. Your intuitions, your sacred knowledge. All right, so it's given like when she was pouring that and she didn't, her hands were folded. You know, it was sacred. The subconscious, the divine, the feminine, the divine feminine. Trust yourself. It's okay to be sensitive. High morals. You're working with your senses, your 8 senses, not just your 5 senses. Okay, this is how this fell. So, you had some burdens, extra responsibility, and hard work. But this 3 of Pentacles fell sideways. So 13 is significance. 10 and 3 is 13. So if you do the 1 plus the 3 is 4. So expressions. Yeah, you having some burdens, expressing yourself. Burdens, hard work, extra responsibility, completion. Expansion of the idea of growth first. First stages of completion. So there's something coming to a completion right here. That's how it fell. You saw how it fell. Now we do have the moon card right beside it. I said something about the number 18. The moon is the number 18. Illusions, mystery, dreams, intuitions, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and yeah, whatever you whatever dreams and intuition or fears and anxiety, you need to let that go. That's like I said, some people smoke for their anxiety, right? Or sometimes they don't have the anxiety, but they already picked up the habit of smoking, so they just smoking when there is no anxiety. But you coming out of this, you know what I'm saying? You are about to celebrate, collaborate, creativity, community with happiness. My dreams and goals are coming to fruition. How they will get done is my business and God's business. The Most High business, Shallah, the universe, allow, Allah, arm, legs, arm, head, all of it. All right, yeah, all of it. You got to celebrate with all of it. Everything. All right, so I think we're going to wrap this message up. Yeah, the Knight of Swords is coming in. Your ships are coming in. Ambition. Action-oriented, fast thinking. Yeah, that your dreams and reality. You got the Knight of Sword and the King of Sword. The Knight of Sword and the Queen of Sword. Unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries. Like you being clear about what you want now on this canvas. What do we say? People gonna be talking shit. Let's see what the T is. Let's confirm this with what the T is, because it's always good to have a little ratchet in there. Intimacy. Somebody might be thinking about having some intimacy, or somebody has some intimacy. Like somebody taped some intimacy and they reminiscing about you in this canvas. Like somebody might want to draw you in a canvas. They see you when they looking at. Stay in here. That X energy. I don't know. All right, what's the vision for the T? Here my ships are coming in. Somebody might need to draw a ship. I don't know. What's this? Love triangle. So you might have a third party that want to come in and collab. Or a second person. I don't know. Let's see. Inside scoop in reverse. So yeah, somebody gonna come in to help you with this love triangle and the inside scoop in reverse. It's gonna be a positive, right? So I would say don't be in fear about this. I don't see any fear cards on the table. But I do see some burdens, but it's an illusion. Oh yeah, I do, with the moon, fear and anxiety. But don't have any fear so you can get to this celebration. Fear is between the two cards that fell across each other, followed by the moon. It's an illusion, mystery, dreams. Yeah, don't be judgmental too much about this third party. Maybe you think, well, you know, they party a lot. They might not be there for the benefit of your good. You know what I'm saying? But you got to even think with a person that party a lot, they have money, right? So this investor might drink a lot. So don't be too childish about it. Neglect or abuse, like you might want to neglect them from that because it's going to give you shine. If you don't, don't worry about it. Don't be in fear of it because that's what's going to give you the shine. And be apologetically you. So that's my reading for this rising, guys. I thank you guys for the ones who are getting this or had come into the energy as I was reading, and for the ones that get it in the future, whatever date or time it may be, put it down in the chat. Drop in and let me know if you took the time to watch this video, if it relates to you, if you have a vision that you're working on, if you need some answers or some clarity. I will be here. My name is Dream Truth, aka Twinkle, aka Marcia. So don't get caught up in who I am or who I was. Just get caught up in the message. Thank you and have a great day.